So, if we are lucky, then we are live now. Yeah, and YouTube tells me that we are live. So today, I've had a really terrible day. So, how better to close off a really terrible day than by playing a Nancy Drew game? So, first of all, let's get some game setup stuff
Dear
out of the
Ned,
way.
remember Sally McDonald, the woman who took those photos that Dad has up in his office? Well, she just bought a house in Moon Lake, Pennsylvania. A gangster named Mickey Malone built it back in the 20s as his country getaway. We're talking major fixer-upper. Anyway, last night Sally called and she said she desperately needed my detective skill.
Okay, then. Da. Let's start with a new game. Okay, it looks like everything is set up and we have audio as well. Okay. So then, new game.
Welcome to my latest case, Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. To start playing, choose either junior or senior detective. Dear Ned, remember Sally McDonald, the woman who took those photos that Dad has up in his office? Well, she just bought a house in Moon Lake, Pennsylvania. A gangster named Mickey Malone built it back in the 20s as his country getaway. We're talking major fixer-up.
Oops. I didn't mean to do that.
Welcome to my latest case, Ghost Dog. Dear Ned, remember Sally McDonald, the woman who took those photos that Dad has up in his office? Well, she just bought a house in Moon Lake, Pennsylvania. A gangster named Mickey Malone built it back in the 20s as his country getaway. We're talking major fixer-upper. Anyway, last night Sally called and she said she desperately needed my detective skills. She refused to say why over the phone. Naturally, I said I'd drive to Moon Lake immediately. But weird things started happening the moment I pulled up. First, this big tree fell down behind my car and has me totally blocked in. And then I discovered that Sally's gone. She left a note that suggested something terrible happens here at night. She's supposed to call me from her car. So here I sit, writing to you while I wait for the phone to ring. It's nighttime, and although part of me is dying to know what frightened Sally away, another part of me is starting to feel a little uneasy. I'll let you know what happens. Ever yours, Nancy.
So, we are in a house that was built by somebody named Mickey Malone. That is just another word for Irish Mafia. And we are alone and we're locked in, or kind of sort of locked in terms of we can't get away because we're in the middle of nowhere and our car is blocked. So I have actually bought my trusty Nancy Drew notepad, which actually has a little Cthulhu on its cover, and it was a gift. Because in my first adventure I noticed that actually this is so old school that writing down stuff is a very good idea, and that's what I really like about those games. And I've also noted that it's important to also remind myself of things that are not working at the moment. So for example, when we try to open something, it says it's stuck or we need a key. I just have to take care of writing down what the item is that we're trying to open, or what the thing is that we're trying to open, and where it is, and then basically go over the list every so often, because sometimes you just forget, oh yeah, there was something which I should have looked into and I have completely forgotten about. So let's get going. This is again point and click. But this time it's different, because in the first game that we played, Message from a Haunted Mansion, there was no arrow for moving. It was always just the magnifying glass. So they've changed this, which I like. Okay. So let's take a look. Is there any books? No book. Again, slowly but surely checking thing. Oh, okay. Is there a way to change this? Game setup movement.
Dear Ned, remember Sally McDonald, the woman who took those photos that Dad has up in his office?
Let's try not to do the auto move. Yeah, so it okay, that's better. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay. Nothing here. Phone. Oh, we can go closer. Ooh. Oh, somebody's ringing us.
Hello?
Nancy, hi, it's Sally. We have to talk fast because I'm in my car and my cell phone's running low, so we might get cut off. But did you see my note?
Yes, are you all right?
No, I feel awful bailing on you like that. You must think I'm such a flake.
I'm just worried about you. What's wrong?
I couldn't stand the thought of spending another night there. I knew you were on your way, but it didn't help. I just got too scared.
Okay. So...
What's to be scared of? It's so peaceful and quiet here.
Just wait until it gets dark. Then you'll see. What am I saying? Nancy, you shouldn't be there by yourself either. Why don't you just go get in your car and go home? Or drive to Philadelphia. My aunt's got plenty of room.
No way. You've got me so curious, I wouldn't leave even if I could.
What do you mean?
A tree fell down behind my car just as I was driving up to the house. I'm blocked in.
Oh, the dead maple beside the driveway. Oh, they told me it was in danger of falling over when I had the place inspected. I just never got around to doing anything about it. Listen, call M's Emporium. That's a store on the lake. Emily knows everybody. She'll know who to call if she decides to answer her phone.
Don't worry about it. I'm not in any hurry to leave.
You will be. Okay, look. I just bought a little outboard motorboat. I haven't used it yet, but the guy who put it in for me said it should run just fine. It's tied up at the dock out front. Just get in it and go. Go anywhere. Just get away from the house.
I can't just take off in your boat. It's pitch black outside.
Then listen to me. Go around the house and lock all the doors and windows. Do that right now.
There aren't any locks on the doors and windows. What are you so afraid of?
The dogs! Those dogs! Out of nowhere. They're outside howling and snarling. Teeth and claws. Horrible.
Dogs? Hello? Did you say dogs? Hello?
Okay. Okay, let's just check out squeaking. Mice? Okay. How do we read things? Okay. Um, Sally's really upset about these ghost dogs. Guess I'm on another case. Take a boat in the morning to M's Emporium to do something about the fallen tree that has me trapped here. Sally MacDonald called, asked me to come to Moon Lake, needed a detective, wouldn't say why. Telephone numbers. Okay. Okay, so let's leave.
What is that?
Sounds like somebody's trying to make it out like this place is haunted or something. It doesn't really sound like a convincing ghost, but it's like somebody's trying to be a ghost. Ah. Vitus, Iggy, Lucy, and Xander. So these are the dogs. Okay. Clickety click, bark. Okay. One bark. Okay. 5 to 11. Can I please not keep... Yeah. I don't want time to pass. Okay. That's a ugly mural, if I've ever seen one.
Rotten floorboards. Watch your...
I don't believe it. I just fell down, didn't I? Okay, second chance. It says rotten floorboards. When you try to read it, you actually fall down. That is a joke. Okay.
This doesn't look very safe.
Good to know. I mean, this place isn't a fixer-upper. This place should be torn down. I'm just saying. She probably didn't run away because there were dogs. She probably ran away because the house itself isn't safe. Okay. Is there anything that we can do here? What was that? Get well water tested. Oh dearie me. Oh, flashlight. It's always a good thing. Forest trails, Harry. Thought you could use this map to the cemetery. There's a cemetery here. Great. You'll find lots of bait along the way, especially at night. The cemetery is real hard to find. I got lost a bunch of times. Happy fishing, George. So this is where we are. So why would we go to the cemetery to fish? I'm just saying, it's weird, isn't it? Okay. Glasses. Nancy, I'm really, really sorry, but I just can't face another night here. Well, I mean, the point is, I'm going to be here, so it's going to be the two of us. What could... Okay. I'm going to my aunt's in Philadelphia. Door is open. Make yourself at home. We'll call you from my car. Sally. P.S. My cell number is blah, blah, blah. P.P.S. Don't hate me. No, I would never hate you. I don't know who you are, but I'm pretty sure that Nancy Drew would not hate you. Oh. Always a good thing. If all else fails and if we get really bored, we can clean the place, I suppose. Okay. Did she leave us any food? There's bananas. Get dead tree cut down. Yeah, darling. Alright, so, to the... Call Sally to tell her about the ghost dog attack. Okay. So,
The boat's full of water.
hmm.
I need to bail out the boat.
Okay, so what we need is we need some kind of bucket or something. Let's take a look around. Okay, so this is the water well. We can't even test the water because there isn't any. You've got a bucket.
I need a bucket.
Yes, we've got one. So let's work on the boat first. The music is quite cheerful.
I need to bail out the boat.
Yes, darling. That's why we brought the bucket. Oh, look, there's a screwdriver too. Very practical. Let's take this. Can always use a screwdriver. Okay, let's look. Okay. So, put on the... How do you... I don't want to carry it, I want to put it on. Did I now put it on? No. Okay. Well, let's just hope that putting it in the inventory means we're putting it on. It's not working.
The spark plug is missing.
Oh dear. Okay, the spark plug is missing. Isn't that great? Oh, that must be the platform that this guy is in at night, or during the day, or whenever. Let's go up there. Ba-ba, 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 ba-ba.
This must be Red's observation platform.
One thing I will tell you, dogs will not be able to assail me up there because they will simply not be able to follow me. Because dogs don't climb. It's not possible to go anywhere else but here. Okay, so let's take a look at this map. Shed. A garden
A face
gnome.
only a gnome could love.
Oh, don't be so harsh. A key. Okay. Brill. time we won't be needing the iron? Ski boots. Locked. Maybe we have the key. Key. Yep.
Oh, the key broke off.
Oh, darn
It's
it.
locked.
Ugh. Woman.
There's got to be another way to get this open.
Yes. Brute force. What is this? I have no idea what this is that I'm looking at. It was red. Gas. Thing. Morphine. What is this? We can't go this way either. Okay, so we can't go that way. We can't go this way. So let's see if we can go. No, we can't because there's a tree back there. So how do we get out of here? Okay. Tarpaulin. Oh. Great.
Those look too rotten.
Drop for what? Okay. Why did I take this piece of wood? Just asking for a friend. Oh, look. We need to go east, don't we? So... our way is that way. So, towards the shed. Oh, there's a way up here. But we now have a screwdriver. Maybe we can try and open this. And I've already forgotten my good intentions because I did not write down that in the shed there is something that I was trying to open and couldn't. Now this music is so bucolic. Let's see. Haha! So it wasn't brute force. Oh, that's a gas mask, isn't it? Okay, anything else here? Yeah, hammer and nails. Always, I mean, that's really good. Really, really good. Back. Okay, but we have a mission. We want to go east. up here. Okay. Okay.
I better be careful.
Because there's bears? Let's take a look. Okay, that's a landmark because that's the stone pillar. Come on. So we're here, and there's a log. So we have to turn back, and then at the next T-junction we have to... Oh, we're completely wrong. We have to take the next right and double back. Huh. Oh, there's a shoe. Okay, so we just put this in there. So we are here. So we need to go back as far as we can. One. As far as we can. And then take a right. Oops. Now we got turned around, didn't we? Oh dearie me. If we find a cemetery, that's pure luck. Fallen well, at least Nancy knows where we are. So if we turn right and then take a left. So if we go here and then we go there, there's a bird. Bluebird. Okay, then we go right. Yeah, that's the problem when you use a bird that is sitting on a tree as a landmark. They tend to move. Then we turn left. And yellow ribbon. Tie a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree. I hope this is an oak tree. Then we go left. Oh, I hear a Styx. Okay, so we're at this knee bend here. Stop. And now we need to turn left. Then we need to take a right. And then we should be at the tree stump. Yes, we are. And then we need to take a left. We follow this path to the right, and then one more, and then to the left, and there's a cemetery. Waldo Matthias, born August 5th, 1876, died May 10th, 1925. Snooky. Old, beloved dog. 10 years. Piff and Puff, Cedric Cosmo Cranky, born 1813, died 1883. He was 70 when he died. Goodness. Omar Pearl, 1789, 1865. Whoa. Witnessed the turn of a century. Let's keep going. Marbles, we're so sorry to have lost you. Oh, a kitten. Oh. Marbles, we're so sorry to have lost you. I see what they did there. Stench, Arthur Royal. Okay. Lucy. Okay, let's see, because there was a poem about when the dogs were born. And let's take this down. So Lucy was born in April. Lucy, born April 4th, 1922. Died January 26th, 1932. Okay. I think this is important. Iggy. Born November 11th, 1919. Died Jan 29th, 1932. Fetus. Born Feb 8th, 1924. Oh, he was the youngest. Jan 29th, 1932. He was only 8 years old. This is so sad. And then we've got Xander. I believe she also died on January 29th. Lucy, I just got this wrong when I wrote it down. Xander, born August 16th, 1923. So Iggy was the oldest, he was 13, and the youngest was Vitus with only 8 years of age. And then he died Jan 29th. 1932. Okay, so now we've got the dogs. Yep. And here we have the...
Looks like paw prints.
Oh. Oh my god, it's open. That's not safe. Okay, Okay, so that's a mausoleum that is just big enough to fit this one coffin, and we can't even take a closer look at it. At the carvings, that's weird. I would have expected to be able to take a closer look. Oh, are we collecting logs now? Okies. This is where we went wrong. So we're now here. So left, left again, right. Right, left, right, left, yellow ribbon, but we turn right. So we are here. Right, left, right. Right. And just follow the path. Red bird. Oh! Oh dearie me, we've gone wrong. We have to double back. Missed our way. It's a good thing I'm not the real Nancy Drew, because nobody would hire me. We need to go straight on. And there should be a left. Then a right. And a right again. Then a left. Then a left. And then a right. And there we are. I hope that in future we can fast travel if we ever have to go there again. Now, at the east side of the lake is supposed to be this trapper person, this station man, but that's not this place, because that's where, yes, that is to the east, but that's the cemetery. You can't get away from there, because that's an enclosed area. What is it with all of the logs that we're collecting? I know what we're doing. Yes, indeed. Clever girl. We are going to repair the floor, aren't we? When all you have a hammer, then every problem looks like a nail. Let's save. Now let's see, can we... What? Did they just vanish? What? Okay. Oh, okay. So does this mean we can walk now? Rotten floorboards, watch your step. Thanking you. So at least now this is sort of safe. That's good. Now let's take a look at the poem again. Where was the poem? Poem. There it is. Oh. Let's go there. Leaves that appear on a fresh spring tree make my birth different from the other tree. Now spring. Okay, we've got Fetus who was born, or Vitus who was born in February. When swans drift by on a shimmering blue, I'm the one who plays in the summer dew. When autumn's call brings out the deer, it is I who howls on mornings clear. And when winter comes and birds take flight, look to me to sleep through the long grey night. Okay, so I would say the order is Vitus, because he was born in February. That would be spring. Then we've at least in Ireland. Lucy is then second. Xander is third because he's the guy with the autumn, and Iggy is winter with November. Although August could be argued that it's summer, but unless, of course, it's different. Unless they start with spring tree is actually, unless it's Lucy because she's in April, that's spring. Yeah, that makes more sense. Then we have the summer dew, that would be Xander, August. Then we have winter comes, that is Iggy. And then we have yeah, let's see this. So let's go with Vitus. Then turn around Lucy. Then turn Xander. And lastly, Iggy.
It's stuck. I need some sandpaper.
Okay. We're going to need some sandpaper. Brill. Okay, so what time is it anyway? It's just before noon. Let's ring this Emporium. M's Emporium. Because I may be able to get sandpaper there. Oh, I can't go there because the boat's not working. Bess Marvin.
Nancy, how's it going?
Hey, Bess. How'd you know it was me?
Telepathy, of course. Just another of my many talents.
You are so full of it. She got caller ID, Nancy. So now, instead of hanging up on the geeks that always call her, she just doesn't answer the phone.
Very funny. So what's up?
I could sure
No,
use
no,
a
no, no,
nice
please
big
don't,
hint
please
right
don't.
about
No,
now.
no, no,
Sally
no,
must
no.
have a spark plug around there someplace.
Give her a call. I'm sure you've got her number on your PDA.
I didn't mean to ask for a clue.
Believe it or not, on some nights, this house gets attacked by a pack of dogs. Sally's so scared of them, she left me here by myself.
Did you say dogs?
She couldn't have, George. Dogs don't attack houses.
Yes, I did say that.
They were definitely dogs. They came out of nowhere and started leaping at the windows and scratching at the doors like they wanted to get in.
Maybe that was just their way of being friendly.
These dogs were not friendly, believe me, and they had glowing yellow eyes.
They sure
A
did.
bird watcher I ran into said they were ghosts.
Ghosts?
The man who built Sally's place on Moon Lake was a gangster. The bird watcher said that the ghosts of his dogs show up every time someone new tries to live here.
The place is haunted by ghost dogs?
Like there's such a thing as ghosts. But it does sound like you've got another mystery on your hands, Detective Drew.
There's a private cemetery in the woods out back. Malone and his dogs are supposedly buried there.
Not just supposedly.
And there were paw prints in the cemetery. Fresh paw prints.
Are you sure you're going to be all right there by yourself?
No.
We'd volunteer to drive out there and keep you company, but unfortunately my car's in the shop, and you know what a scaredy cat George is.
That's okay. There's really no room. And believe me, living conditions here are pretty primitive.
Scaredy cat, huh? You're gonna pay for that remark, dear cousin.
Bye, you guys.
Don't be a stranger.
Take care.
And I actually didn't even want to ring them. I'm gonna ring Sally MacDonald. 1, 2, 1, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 3, 8, 9.
Hello?
Hey, Sally, it's Nancy.
Nancy, did you see them? Did you see the dogs?
Yes, I did, and I can understand why you left. They were pretty frightening. But if it's okay with you, I'd really like to stay and get to the bottom of whatever's going on. That's why you asked me here in the first place, right?
Yes, but Nancy, are you sure?
Positive. Consider Detective Drew officially on the case.
I wish I were even half the trooper you are, Nancy. I have such high hopes for that house. All the beauty there, the wildlife, all the pictures I was going to take. It would break my heart to have to give it up.
I need you to tell me everything you can about those dogs.
They're black and they have yellow glowing eyes and they don't like me one bit.
When's the first time you saw them?
Well, let's see. I heard them the very first night I was here. I heard them almost every night, howling in the distance, but I didn't actually see them until I'd been here about a week. After that, they started appearing pretty much every other night.
Every other night.
When they appeared, did they always do the same thing?
Yes, come to think of it. They always came running up to the house, barking and snarling. They'd lunge at the windows, they'd jump up on the door, they'd run around and bark some more, then they'd run off. What are you getting at?
These attacks seem to involve a lot of choreography, which reinforces my theory that you're not being randomly attacked by a pack of wild dogs, but by dogs who've been trained by someone determined to scare you out of your house at Moon Lake.
Who would want to do that? My closest neighbor lives 2 miles away. My property is surrounded by the state park, but it's off-season, so hardly anybody is in the park. In fact, I bet I talked to a total of 3 people the whole 4 weeks I was at Moon Lake.
Okay, yeah.
Which 3 people?
Let's see, the park ranger, I forget his name, kind of a pain in the neck. Emily Griffin, she's the one who owns that store I told you about. And I ran into this bird watcher a couple of times. Had a funny name.
Red Knot. I've run into him too.
Other than people I may have nodded hello to while getting gas or something, I swear those are the only people I've talked to at Moon Lake.
Yeah.
What about River Heights? Can you think of anyone there who'd want you to sell your house at Moon Lake and move back to River Heights?
You mean like an angry ex-boyfriend or something? Nope, I sure can't.
Your outboard motorboat is missing a spark plug. Is there one around here by any chance?
I wouldn't know a spark plug if I swallowed one whole. But you need that boat, Nancy. Right now, it's your lifeline. You can't use your car, and believe me, you can't walk anywhere because all the paths around the house end in this thick, horrible brush. You've got to get it fixed. Wait a minute. The bird watcher, he's got a boat. Maybe you could borrow his spark plug or something. Go down the path that's to the right as you look out toward the lake from the house, and you'll eventually see his observation platform. Try him at night. He never seems to be around during the day.
Well, if he isn't around during the day, it's probably because he's taken his boat to go elsewhere. So he's not going to lend me his spark plug, darling. Just saying. And this water thing. Yeah, sandpaper.
I could really use some sandpaper. Do you have any stashed away somewhere?
Sure don't. Try M's Emporium. That's on the west side of the lake. And brace yourself if you haven't been there yet. The place is something else.
Emporium to the west side of the lake. Side of lake. Okay. How do I go about
How do
getting
I
your
go
water
about getting your
tested?
water tested?
Try the ranger station on the east side of the lake. I've been told you can get some kind of kit there.
East side of lake, okay. We knew that already.
Since I'm going to be staying here a while, is there anything I should know about the place?
Well, let's see. I've got the water turned off because it's well water and it needs to be tested before I can use it for anything. In fact, if you could get that testing done for me, I'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, if I could get
and
out
watch
of your
where you
book.
walk in the living room. Some of the floorboards are so rotten
Thank
you
you.
could fall right through. And I keep hearing these faint squeaks and rustling type noises coming from below the floor. I hope you're not scared of mice.
No. As a matter of fact, I used to keep mice when I was a girl.
The wall hanging in the living room with a poem on it, and those dog carvings in that cabinet above the sofa. What can you tell me about them?
Aren't they cool? They came with the place. Sold the clock. Apparently, Malone had them custom made when he built the house.
Well,
In
yeah.
fact, they're all built into the house. They're still there because you can't move them.
I kind of figured that. Has the clock ever worked?
Does anything happen when you turn those dog carvings?
Not that I know of. But that clock, one day, I was messing with the hands. You know, trying to get them to work. And all of a sudden, one of the 4 little doors flew open, and instead of a cuckoo, this dog popped out and barked 3 times. It's a doggy clock. That Malone, bad as he was, he sure loved those dogs.
Well, I sometimes wonder, is he really that bad?
Are you aware that you're the proud owner of your very own cemetery?
What?
Yes.
That's-
When the realtor told me there was a cemetery on the property, I went, ugh. But when I saw how far from the house it was and how small it was, I decided I could live with it, as it were.
So you didn't go there much? Well, come here often, huh?
Do you know if Malone is really buried there?
The realtor said the cemetery was just a sham, that there's nothing under those tombstones but dirt. But he may have just been saying that so I'd buy the place. The only way to know for sure whether or not Malone is there is to start digging, and I'm certainly not going to do that.
Yeah, it's a smart move.
I'm curious. Why did you characterize the park ranger as a pain in the neck?
I left part of a ham sandwich on a picnic table once. Big mistake. From the way he carried on, you'd think I just made the FBI's 10 most wanted list. I don't think he likes me. Emily says it's because I wrecked his dream of becoming Super Ranger or something when I bought the Malone house instead of the Parks Department. Me, I think think he just basically has a problem relating to people unless they're asking questions or breaking the law.
Yep. Where did all this
Where'd all that
stuff...
stuff in your tool shed come from?
It's just junk left behind by previous owners. Came with the house. I've been meaning to take inventory and start pitching stuff, but I didn't. If they ever make procrastination a crime, I'm done for.
Talk to you later.
Keep me posted.
Okay, so, all of the stuff that we need to do, we can only do by leaving with the boat, which we can't because we... Where is M's number again? Get the well tested. My phone, yeah, I have your phone number. I need to 215-555-5389. We need to ring this emporium. Get dead tree cut down. Okie dokie. Huh. Anything? Oh no, we were in there already. Okay.
I need a bucket.
To be quite honest, I wouldn't have taken this place even if it had been for free. Seriously. Nothing underneath here. Is that
Those
not-
look too rotten.
Yeah. Yeah. Is there anything else we can do at the shed? Or was that actually it? There's nothing else I still wonder what this is, though. Is this... Oh, it's connected. So, okay, so do we use this with this? Use this with this? No. Yes. No, we don't. Okay. Gas. Okay. Yes, well, no, well, yes, well. Yeah. That's the door. Okay, so if this guy is only there at night, then there is nothing really we can do now. Unless there is something we overlooked here. Nope. 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 And there is nowhere we can go from here. This is just like so, even without the dogs, this is just way too dangerous to be in there. And here we are. Look. Nope. Down. Okay, so then I suggest we just go to sleep. PM. And hopefully he's there at night and we can talk him into giving us his spark plug, although I'm pretty sure he will decline. But maybe he will offer us a lift in his boat. That could be the outcome of that interaction. Because I really don't think he's going to give us his spark plug. Because then he can't go anywhere. I mean... we don't have... this number of this lady with the Emporium. Anyway, do we? Let's go up there. Or did I put it into my... is it in my... did I write it down in my PDA? Ask Red not about spark plug. Ah, see? Lucy... Xander. That was the order that I had, wasn't it? Lucy, Xander, Iggy, Vitus. PM. Okay, it's night. So let's see if he's there. Beautiful moon. That's not to say that he didn't take the spark plug. Maybe he doesn't want us to leave. Oh, there he is.
Well, it's Miss Nancy Drew.
Does that mean you'd like me to call you Mr. Red Knot?
All right, then. Hello, Nancy. Now put a muffler on it, would ya? I just heard a cerulean warbler.
Really? Are they rare?
Something tells me they're gonna be with you around. You didn't come up here to chit-chat, did you?
Do you know much about outboard motors?
Sure do. Only type of motorized vehicle that's allowed on Moon Lake. Heck, if it were up to me, I'd ban them too. Have everybody get around by canoe. Nothing like the threat of physical activity to keep tourists away.
You're not exactly a people person, are you?
I came to see birds, not people. The more people there are in a forest, the fewer birds there are. It's a fact of life. Reason I like to come here is because nobody else does. It's perfect. Not a decent grocery store, restaurant, or motel for miles.
Oh, I get it. He's trying to get rid of our friend because she's probably going to interfere with the wildlife.
You don't happen to have any spare spark plugs lying around, do you?
What's a pretty young lady like you know about spark plugs?
Enough to know that the engine on Sally's boat is missing one, and that I'm going to be stuck here unless and until I replace it.
I might be able to help you out. After all, I was a Boy Scout. Be prepared.
You mean you have a spark plug I could buy?
Well, just so happens I've got 2 spark plugs right here in my pocket. Question is, if I give you one, what do I get for it? I don't need cash, but maybe you could take a few pictures for me. Know how to use a digital camera?
Sure. What would you like me to take pictures of?
Birds, of course. There's a couple of birds I'm supposed to take pictures of for PEPSOB. That's People for the Preservation and Study of Birds. You can recognize them by their songs, which are on this tape, which you can play on my cassette player, which you're going to have to get from M's Emporium as soon as you get your boat fixed. Think you can handle that?
I know I can.
Here's everything you'll need.
Okies.
M's Emporium is up lake on the west side. Not that I'm trying to get you out of my hair or anything, but try not to come pestering me till you're done, okay? One more thing. You smoke?
Cigarettes? No.
These woods may not look it, but they're tinder dry. One lit match, and the best bird habitat on the East Coast will go up in smoke. So watch what you do, 'cause if anything like that happens, I won't be looking for birds anymore, I'll be looking for you. Watch yourself out there.
Okay, that guy is somebody who would definitely try to get rid of my friend who's bought the house because he is, of course, this is a red herring. Of course, he's probably a really nice man, but you know, he is weird. Yes, I do know that I'm going to replace the existing game. Okay, come on. The game has been saved. Done. Okay, so continue game. Let's go to sleep till the AM. I just hope that this Emporium is really good. AM.
I gotta have some torque.
Darling, you're driving me crazy.
I gotta have some torque. I gotta have some torque.
I just gave you torque.
I gotta have some torque. I gotta have some torque.
Do you want me to use a nail and hammer? Probably
I
not.
gotta have some torque.
Tell me exactly what it is that you need, because you're driving me mad.
I gotta have some torque.
What does she need? What does she... Okay, now I need to check what she means by torque, because I'm lost. She needs torque. Drehmoment. I honestly don't
I gotta have
understand
some
what
torque.
she's trying to do. Because, yeah, she needs to turn this. So she has turned it, but it's still not enough. I don't get it. Okay, now it's down completely. Put it there.
I gotta have some
Blah,
torque.
blah, blah, torque.
I gotta have
Blah, blah,
some
blah,
torque.
torque.
I gotta have some torque.
Use